Hey guys, so today I have a meatloaf recipe for you. I just wanted to throw in that I've made this several times before and my family love it. And how I got the recipe was I went on Pinterest and I read loads of recipes, different recipes, and then I kind of merged some together, switched a few things out to suit my family's needs, and this is what I came up with. When I done my meal plan and I said I was making meatloaf, someone asked if I would share my recipe. Of course, that's what I'm doing, but bear in mind this probably isn't your traditional meatloaf, but this is just the way I do it. This is my take on it. So there's my ingredients. I'll spin you around and we'll go through what I've got. So in a bowl I have my minced beef. This is just an Aldi small pack, but you can use as much beef as your family needs. I have a tin of chopped tomatoes. I'm only in fact going to use half. I have some tomato puree just to give it a bit of extra tomato flavour. I switched out. A lot of the recipes called for oats, and just me, the thought of putting oats into a main dinner is just a bit different for me. So I decided to switch out with the sage and onion stuffing mix. When I was younger, my mum used to make stuffing mix with pork, and I was a bit like, let me just add it to beef instead. So that's why I'm using that. I've then got my salt and pepper, and I have some thyme and some basil, but you can use any herbs or anything that you like. I have 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and some green bell peppers. I just got a handful. When I get my bell peppers, I just roughly chop them and I freeze them and stick them in a Ziploc bag. Then they're just easy to just grab as and when I need them. So that's just a handful for me. For the topping, I have some brown sugar, some tomato ketchup, and some American style mustard. So yeah, let's get making. So I'm actually going to go in with a pair of scissors and cut my green pepper, because I roughly chop them. They are quite large and I need them smaller. They're thawed out already. It doesn't take long for them to thaw out. So I'm just going in. Whereas if I'd have cut these fresh, I would have made sure they were much smaller. But that's the great thing about freezing peppers, they don't take long to thaw back out again. I'm now going to squeeze it together in like a loaf, and I'm working along the sides of the Pyrex dish to support it. But depending on the size that you make, you could do it long ways. You do end up washing your hands a fair few times. Let me just show you what it's looking like. Now I'm going to work on the sauce to go on top. So I have another little bowl. I'm going to use 1 spoon of brown sugar. Used double the amount of ketchup than I used yellow mustard, and I just tasted it until I'm happy with the taste of it. That tastes fine. I'm not really one for measuring things out. I'm now going to pour this on top of my meatloaf. I'm now going to cover it with tin foil. I'm now going to put it in the oven for 45 minutes in total. I'm going to leave it for half an hour covered, and then for the last 15 minutes I'm going to uncover it. I have electric, so I'm cooking it at 200. I believe that's 400 Fahrenheit around gas mark 6. I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I'm ready to take the tin foil off. So it's been half an hour. That's what it's looking like. And I'm now going to return it to the oven and cook it for a further 15 minutes. And I've just got some potatoes and some runner beans cooking as well. And that's what we're going to have it with. So it's been another 15 minutes. Here's what it's looking like. You know, I'm half tempted to put a layer of cheese over the top and then grill it so it all melts. I've not done that before. Usually we just have it like this, but I am tempted to put the cheese on top. I decided to go with the cheese. Let's see how it turns out. And here's what it looks like plated up. I've had a taste and it's absolutely beautiful. Quite possibly it could have done with another egg, because it is a bit fall aparty, but it is absolutely delicious. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.